for this is workforce housing as it's going to be. I think the project's edgy. I think it's edgy. And when you think of me, I know you don't think of edgy, but I think when you think of Jacobs, you do think of something that's edgy. Jacobs has brought so much to the community in terms of investment and assemblage and entitlements and the master planning and development and investment, of course, investment. So what does it take to build a Trolley Park Terrace? Products like this are expensive. It costs a lot of money to build with this density. It costs a lot of money to make them energy efficient, to have parking structures and so forth. But these are the policies of the state. The state wants our communities to develop with workforce housing that's transit-oriented, dense, efficient, and so forth. And they put their money where their mouth is. We have received $6 million from the state of California to do this project. And that's because it is a transit-oriented infill development. Now, the most important money we got was from the local lenders, from the commission with $3.5 million, from Civic San Diego, from Jacobs. Jacobs has a $1.4 million investment in this project. And I say that's the most important because it's the first money we get, and it's the money we showed the state of California, the Department of Housing and Community Development, that there was local support and commitment for the project. And so while the total amount of subsidy is high, the commission's subsidy is actually lower per unit than it would typically be. This sort of project would typically take $50,000 to $150,000. And I know that because I've been pilloried at the commission for asking for that much money. The commission's investment here is about $70,000 a unit. So it's a lot of money in total, but it's an efficient use of state money and an efficient use of local money. I'd like to take a little credit on behalf of my team for the outcome. While the projects are expensive to build, we think it's our obligation to use that public money efficiently. The project was built 48 days ahead of schedule. And check this out, $900,000 under budget. We weren't even incentivized to do that because all of those savings are returned to the various soft lenders in the deal, the local lenders, and with a special preference to the Jacobs Center. So we're very, very proud of that. So without further ado, Mr. Mayor, would you please say a few words? Thank you. Kevin Faulconer.
Well, good morning. I think Jim's edgy. What do you think? But Jim, thank you. You know, it's just great to be here. So looking at Councilmember Cole with a smile on her face, a smile on my face, of all of us, I think we've seen the progress of this remarkable place over the last year. For events here right next door at the Jacobs Center, and if you hear, see the kids having fun, this is what it's all about. You know, this is such a great project for this neighborhood, but really for the city as a whole. And Trolley Park Terrace is the kind, as Jim just hit on, the kind of smart development that our city needs to continue to do to bring affordable housing to the families that need it the most. That's why, and it's why this is a special area, a special neighborhood, because it's such a great neighborhood with such great people and such great opportunity. It's one of the reasons that I took the oath of office right behind us here at the Jacobs Center, because of that opportunity that when we work together, we can make great things happen. And so the fact that working with the City Council, our community leaders, we've made sure that neighborhoods that have not been getting their fair share of resources in the past, that that's changing. That they are getting the parks, the infrastructure, and indeed the housing that they need. And together, that's how we're working. And I think the good news is so much more to come. Together, we've secured the President's Promise Zone designation here for this area. It's going to give our community an edge in federal funding, help to create jobs, education, provide access to affordable housing, and make for safer neighborhoods. Recently, we secured a $4 million transportation grant to make our streets and sidewalks safe right here in this beautiful neighborhood. And these apartments are really another way we are showing residents here in Southeast San Diego that we see their potential. And sometimes the key to unlocking that is the key to a place that you call your own. That's what this is all about. We are in a great location. It's away from the planet. We are in a great location, of course, the residents have access to everything they need. The trolley line, bus line, of course, immediate options to go to school or to work right here in this area. A walking distance to a grocery store, restaurants, and of course the first drugstore in the community, the Walgreens, that opened last year. Again, we were all pleased to be there and cut the ribbon. I think something that I don't know if Jim mentioned, but really the on-site service that are going to be here as part of this opportunity, financial literacy, computer, and English as a second language classes will also be here on site. And of course, it is LEED certified, environmentally friendly, which means it's built to some of the highest levels of sustainability. Again, what we are trying to encourage more and more of here in San Diego. I want to thank Rick Jenkins, I want to thank Frank Tassin and the entire San Diego Housing Commission for really creating affordable housing options for families right here at Trolley Park Terrace, and for bringing so many partners together. Jim highlighted that, but I'm going to reiterate that. We do projects like this when we bring people together. It's not easy. It's not inexpensive, but it's worth it when we see the difference that it's going to make in so many lives of our fellow San Diegans. Jim, I want to thank you and Chelsea Investment Corporation. I want to thank Reginald Jones and the Jacobs Center for Neighborhood Innovation. Terrific work that they're continuing to do. So much is going to continue to happen here. I said hello. I want to thank Kevin Kilbane and Raymond James Tax Credit Funds, and the team at City Community Capital and Emerson Construction. And of course, special thanks to our council member for District 4, Myrtle Cole, who continues to be a driving force for the positive change that is happening here in this neighborhood. And as I said before, we're just getting started. So ladies and gentlemen, thank you for being here today. This is exactly the things that we're going to be doing more and more of throughout the city of San Diego. Thank you very much.